Hello everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Aeon Trespass Odyssey. I am Emerging Boat and we are on day 55 about to do a battle with the Chimera Metastasios level 4. Let's jump on over. So we still have our battle, set up here. I still have to do Primordial positioning for the facing direction. But the level 4 Chimera has an additional trait called Voracious Bog, which basically says that during the Primordial round, all Ambrosia tiles have the Chasm keyword, and Titans, if a Titan ends their turn on an Ambrosia tile, then they die. So Ambrosia tiles have become a lot more deadly in this fight, so we have to be very careful about that. We have 2 escalations that we start off with, so those are already done. We have +1 AT, Aeon Trespass value for his BP cards, +1 danger per attack. Still has 7 or higher to hit, 5 movement, and we need to deal 16 wounds to kill him. We have the this Cryptaea outpost tile over here that's kind of an annoying terrain tile from an adventure hub. Basically, sorry if you can hear my dog up there. Basically, this outpost tile prevents us from being able to use Argo abilities. It's a reinforced destructible tile, so when it's in full health, we cannot use Argo abilities at all. When it's partially destroyed, we can use 1 ability per round, and then when it's gone completely, then we are good to go. I'm hoping that if we can get, oh, sorry, my dog is going crazy right now. Okay, I think we should be good now. I'm hoping that we can get, excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold, or whatever it is. I'm hoping we can get the Primordial facing either south or east so that we can have him go after the fire starter, and then eventually maybe just run over the Cryptaea outpost on its own and just destroy it so we don't have to waste attacks. Otherwise, maybe I'll have the fire starter just 1, 2, 3. Maybe I didn't think through that part far enough. I didn't really think through my loadout all that well. I mean, maybe he'll reflex over there if the Primordial ends up facing north or west. But yeah, if the Chimera ends up facing north or west, then we'll have him go after the Truth Bearer. I don't really want the Truth Bearer taking attacks because I want to save the Truth Bearer and not have him get killed. But he has the priority target token to start, so we can't really do much about that. And I didn't really think to switch him to a different Argonaut. Maybe I should have done that too. Oh well, a worst case scenario, we can always use a Big Molly and Stone or something like that. But yeah, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get this started. So we will start by drawing a minor trauma. I am always drawing these cycle-specific minor and major traumas, honestly. Excuse me. They keep coming up. I think there's got to be like all 3 of the minor traumas that are unique to the cycle must be the same card. In this case, it's fine because we get to choose the facing direction, but sometimes it's just annoying. There can be worse cards. But so we get to choose a direction. We can just keep him facing south. That's totally fine. Let's see, anything else? No, I think we're ready to draw our first AI card. We have Slither, closest Titan in front, in range. So we're gonna have him go after our fire starter. Just go 1, and then go 2, 3, 4. I think we'll have him reduce that pushback because of fire starter. And then we will put an Ambrosia Trail tile there. And the zone attack, we're gonna have 2 dice. Need to get 10 or higher to evade. Probably not going to evade. We have no evasions. So we will go ahead and what is that going to put us at? we're gonna end up taking 5 danger. All right, well, let's get the 2 ambrosia first. I'm not gonna spend fate to re-roll those. There's no way I'm gonna get a 10. 2 ambrosia, and then we're about to take 5 danger. Can we reduce it at all? I don't think I really want to necessarily, but I do. So 5 reduced by 2, so we get 3 danger, so we're now at 4, and that's still just a minor trauma for us. Actually, this will work out because of digestive acids. All right, minor trauma, unexpected help. You may immediately place 1 charge on any Argo ability, even above the starting number of charges. Outstanding. That's another one that I feel like I've been drawing more recently. What do I want to put this on? Maybe ambrosia containment. I'm a little nervous about dying from what's it called? Ambrosia gain. Okay, then after attack, hidden Spartan warriors attack you from the temple. Gain 1 negative precision token. Sucks. All right, that is resolved now. Am I forgetting something there? Please, please, like, be extra attentive to anything that I might be forgetting during this battle, because I am mostly like better from, like, I'm mostly recovered from being sick. This cough is just really bothering me still, and I've not been getting a lot of sleep. So I am not functioning at a full mental capacity right now. So if you're looking for opportunities to comment and call me out on things, there's probably going to be plenty of opportunities in this video. Excuse me. Okay, digestive acids. We will get a danger. Game changer goes up to 2 danger. Firestarter goes up to 6 danger, which will change his hatred to frenzy. And then that will totally end our primordial round. Now we at the start of the Titan round, we'll get to try to roll for our Grand Cannon. We'll see if we can get the shot that creates a VP, please. Nice, 10. Love that. And we're just gonna fire that off immediately. And create a VP. I've been like, early on in the cycles, I'm usually very good about, excuse me, tracking the resources that I use from shooting the cannon. Later on in the cycle, when I have plenty of those resources, I kind of get more lazy with it. And I just kind of call it a wash between like me not using carving on half the stuff that I have. I don't know. To me, it's like early on in the cycle, it can have an impact on the types of things that you're crafting. Or like it can put restrictions on what you're crafting, but later on in the cycle, it's just more of a nuisance. So forgive me, but okay. So we created our VP there. Now let's see, who do we want to go first? We don't have, I think I just want to go first with Earthshaker, since we can use Cold Open with him. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do a climb test here as I'm trying to hold back a cough. We need 6 or higher. Ooh, 4. I will re-roll that. 2. Dang. All right, well, we fail a test. Her Fated Nemos lets her lose lose a fate when she fails a test. That's lame. Dang, I probably should have done the Eola pile engine just in case I wasn't going to be able to get over. Oh well, too bad. No, that's okay. I will say that I used the Olapile engine. Moved over because if I'm going with him first, I want to make sure he doesn't block the VP for the Truth Bearer. And then I guess we'll just attack not on a VP like a loser. We'll gain a rage, we'll get cold open. And we'll have +3 to hit, right? So we need 4 or higher. Yeah. It's a 6 and a 3. I will take the 6. Reroll this 3. Perfect. That's good enough. Okay, so then is there any first ability window things? No. All right, draw our BP. Ooh, we can immediately become absorbed. I think I will do that. Okay, you are absorbed. Let's put counter near you. Let's see, we're gonna need 5 to wound this. But we have +1 power, so we only need 4 on the dice here. Okay, that'll be just enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, great. So create a vantage point. We will create that second vantage point. And get this on there. There we go. And then we will gain 2 ambrosia. Boo. Let's reduce that to 1. Then this is going to go in our wound stack. We'll go up by 1. We'll get a secondary wound, and then this will go up by 1 as well. Put a BP2 in here. 3. Oh gosh. 3, 2, 1. BP1. AI1 comes out. AI2 goes in. Gosh. 3, 2, 1. AI1. Nope, wrong one. Excuse me. I promise you the number of coughs that you actually hear on this video is like maybe 10% of how much I'm actually coughing. So if you think I'm bad about trying to mute myself, I promise you I'm not as bad as you might think I am. I'm not as bad as I could be, I'll say that. Okay, that was corrosive. So put that on corrosive there. That comes out. I got messed up. And then we're gonna get 2 opening from Conqueror Nail and just 1 break. And I think that's all. Oh, and then this go up to 1. Next, we'll go with Game Changer, I think. Ooh, do I want to do that? Yeah. Yeah, because I think we want to try to use Burden to get a token, an Ambrosia token off of the Fire Starter. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, walk here. Then we roll, we're gonna roll a D10 potentially twice. So if this is a 6 or higher, we're not even gonna have a chance of getting the ambrosia. Okay, cool, we're good. Then we will do a climb test. We're gonna need, we have +3 to fury, so 5 or higher. It's a 3, I will re-roll. Eight, nice. So we climb, let's go here. I like that spot for game changer. And then we'll attack with Sisyphus's Triumph. So we're gonna have +2, +4 total, so 3 or higher hits. I'm gonna go grab a cough drop, I'll be right back. I apologize if you're able to hear me clacking around this cough drop every once in a while. I'm gonna try to avoid it, but I need this, so I'm sorry. All right, so we need a 3 or higher. 3, 7, 8. Looks great. So it's a full hit. Any auto tokens? No. Oh, we do get provoke, so we will get the priority target token. We're gonna have 4 black dice +2 power. This is corrosive. So let's see. We're Hephaestum, so we don't have to worry about corrosive. That's okay. So go ahead and draw our BP1 that we're probably about to just crush. We need 3 on the dice. I think we can manage that. I hope we can. Yeah, we do. So that is going to change the super solid. Do that before I forget. Then it's going to create 1 vantage point if both VPs are already created. Blah, blah, blah. 1 generic token. Cool. That will put this on the wound. Oh gosh. Just launched my whole little card holder here. Goes on the wound stack. The secondary wound, that goes up. You're about to get spit out. So you get regurgitated. Where do we want to put you? Maybe here? That's fine. And then now we escalate with BP2 and AI2. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, BP1. Take out an AI1, put in an AI2. Is this right? Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh, AI2. These will come out. These, oh gosh, I'm just moving that thing all over the place today. These will come out. We're gonna get Hope 2, Burden 1, and Cumbersome. So we're gonna get Hope 2. Love that about the Triumph. Amazing. Hope 2, Burden 1. So closest Titan to us could be either Firestarter or Earthshaker. I'm going to take one off of the Firestarter there. The let's see, Rock Transcendent doesn't matter. We'll only get 1 rage. Then we're just going to get a break and an opening. Before I get too far past this, I actually want to change, instead of you going here, getting regurgitated, I want you to go here, get regurgitated on that side. Because I'm a little worried actually at this point that I didn't plan around Firestarter. I didn't really plan well enough for Firestarter to survive very long in this, I don't think. So we shall see. I think I'm going to go next with Firestarter because I don't really, like, we're about to start triggering some attacks from the Primordial, and I really want to get Frenzy off of our big boy here. So just go ahead and do that right away. Nope, not that. Isokratos Limiter gets rid of Frenzy. Then I guess I'll just attack now. I could get up on the VP, but then we're not going to be able to get the Primordial to run over that outpost, which I really need to unlock those Argo abilities. Maybe I should have just gone after it and attacked it instead of... No, alright, actually, I'm going to undo this. You are not going to go yet. You're not going to go yet. So that means we're going to go with Truth Bearer instead. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a climb test. What's your bonus to Fury? Just +1. So you need a 7, or actually 6 or higher because of the generic token we have. It's a 9. Okay. We have +1 precision from you with the Pauldron, so have +2 precision overall, so we need 5 or higher to hit. Oh, I also forgot I have +2 to climb tests for Bellerophonic. Alright, 5 or higher, come on. It's a 9, a 6, and a 2. I'll re-roll the 2. That is not enough, right? What did I say I needed? More than 4? 5, I think I said I needed. Alright, so then we're going to draw our BP here. Oh, what's our trait? It should be super solid. Attacked with a, what are we attacking with? A lance. So we don't have to worry about any additional AT on this. And the trait. So we have to deal 4. Okay, that should be pretty easy. We have 4 black. Oh, and Auto Hope 1. Any other first ability window things I forgot about? Don't think so. All right, that is plenty. So trait will change to corrosive. We're gonna gain 1 rage and create a vantage point, aka add another token onto our sheet. Then this will go into our wound stack. It can come off. This goes to 3, 3, 3. He has reached critical mass. We're gonna get another BP2 in there. 3, oop, geez. 3, 2, 1. BP2. Take an AI1 out. In an AI2. 3, oh gosh. 3, 2, 1. AI2. Then second ability window, we're going to get a break and an opening. We will burden 1, so we can take 1 from anybody. Let's continue taking off of Firestarter, I think. We have Tireless, so we don't have to worry about Cumbersome. Oh, and then we can actually get a break and a hope as well. I'm a bit paranoid about this AI targeting the VP. So I have Motivate 2. I'm going to use that to motivate Game Changer off of the VP. And I think that will... Oh, did I want to do a break and a hope or a break and a black? Let's do the hope, because Firestarter has inherent power reroll 1. Although it would be nice to... I'll replace the hope with the black. All right. Then that's going to end his turn. And we're going to have to do critical mass. Draw our AI card, right? Yes. Ooh. This is... I haven't seen this card in a while. Liver pooling, target zone 2. Oof, okay. So we're gonna need to try to get some people evading here. Put this here for now. All right, I think we can get everybody to be in a safe location. So let's start with Game Changer. We'll do Advanced Reflex. And go 1, 2. Firestarter. We'll do Advanced Reflex. And go 1, 2. Then Earthshaker. We'll do Superior Reflex. Go 1, 2, let's go 3. All right, so then everybody's out of zone 2. Oh, actually, no, they're not. Where was Earthshaker at? He was here, so I'd have to go 1, 2, 3. And I don't think I can get... I don't think I'm going to be able to get Firestarter out of zone 2 and then also out of that. The Ambrosia is more what I care about for that after final attack. Although this is not the Primordial round, this is still the Titan round. So I don't have to worry about the Chasm keyword, and Firestarter still has not taken his turn. So let's just maybe do the smart thing here, and we'll go 1, 2, Advanced Reflex back there. Then he's out of zone 2 of the attack. And then we still have to do after final attack, where we are just going to get a ton of Ambrosia terrain laid down here. Go there. These will come off. Don't have to worry about Crypto Outpost anymore, so that's good. Will have to remember that I need to lose diplomacy for destroying that. I'll just put this over here near my exploration stuff so I remember. I'm gonna do things with my left hand so that I remember, so that you can see. I almost forgot that I had paused it, and was just about to unpause it just so that I could cough, and then I would have paused it again. So I did stop myself from doing that, but I thought it was funny. All right, well, that is going to end that attack. And that leaves us just with Firestarter's turn. And I think we will, instead of trying to attack, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go up there. We'll use our attack action to refresh our exhausted items. And then at the end of our turn, Frenzy will go away, and we got rid of it naturally, so we get 2 positive precision tokens. Ooh, actually, and then I totally forgot that I have Run to the Litter. I can actually use this, change a negative precision token into a positive one. So now I just have 3 positive precision tokens. Yay! Now that will end the Titan round. So let's go into the Primordial round. No charges to clear there because... oh, also I could have used this first. But yeah, we just got rid of the Crypto outpost, so we still have all of our Argo abilities. And we should be able to out of reach evade with Firestarter here, depending on what our AI card is. Of course, it's a ranged attack. Furthest Titan, Insight, and Zone 1 around it. Who is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I think it's still Firestarter. These are really crappy back-to-back AI cards to draw here. All right, so we're gonna get 2 dice, 8 or higher to evade. It's a 7 and a 3. Probably worth re-rolling both. Okay, so we get 1 evade, 1 hit. We're gonna get 1 ambrosia. Ooh, that ambrosia may cause us to have to draw a... Ooh, oh man, this really stinks. All right, gain 1 ambrosia token. Each hit deals 2 danger, so we're about to take 3 danger. I really hope I can lower that. Okay, lowered it by 1. I think that's all I cared about lowering it by. Actually, we would have been good. We would have been okay regardless. All right, so we take 2 danger, go up to 8. And we're gonna draw a Grave Drama. C pattern. Look at the top card of the BP and AI decks. You may put each card back on top of its respective deck or onto the respective discard pile, then gain 1 progress token. Ooh, okay. AI 2 is this. Titan on Vantage Point. I don't mind that one, I don't think. So I'm fine with just keeping that on top. And then you can do the same thing for the BP. I think this is a fine one to keep. I'm just gonna keep that revealed just so I remember what it is because we have that information. And then I'm gonna get a clue card because that is how we spend our progress tokens right now. Okay, C pattern goes back. We survived a grave trauma, so that goes down to 7. After attack knockdown, haha, I don't suffer knockdown. This will go into our discard pile, and then digestive acids means a lot of us are getting a little bit of danger. 1. You go to 8. Oh, and then we still have to do the hold on test with our truth bearer. We need green. It says normally endurance of 6 or higher. He has +0 bonus to endurance. He does have +2 from Bellerophonic, so 4 or higher is what we need. Oh, geez. 7. All right. Nice. He holds on. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go first with Truth Bearer. And anything special we want to do here? We are going to have to use his movement to get off of the Primordial. I have to remember that. But I think we can attack now. This is going to be way overkill of an attack. Are we going to be affected by corrosive? No. All right. You know what? Let's just spend a charge. Why not? We're going to get 3 dice, and we need 5 or higher to hit. That's 2 10s and a crit miss. Good thing the crit miss is not going to result in negative effects for us because Dehaka is not out yet. But I will re-roll that. Oh, crit miss again. Brutal. But hey, I guess I couldn't pick a better time for a double crit miss to come at. So it'll be a white, 2 black, and a red. We already know this card. We're going to get Auto Hope 1. We only need to get 5 on the dice here, and we have Overbreak 1. Okay, that's 2, 4, 5. Okay, yep, we easily get the Overbreak 1 on that. Ooh, oh, I didn't actually even pay attention to this. We're going to be getting the Bellerophonic condition card a second time, which means we're going to get to perform a bonus attack with the Truth Bearer. Oh, wow. I should have paid attention to that, but good thing it worked out. Sorry, I need a cough drop break. 1 second. All right, let's see. So we're going to change to Super Solid, like that. Gain the Bellerophonic condition card. We already have it, so we're going to gain 1 fate to perform a bonus attack. No problem. And we're going to create a vantage point, which means we're just going to get another generic token. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Then this will go onto our wound stack. It'll go to 4. This will go to 4. This will go to 1. You'll get a BP3 in here. 3, 2, 1. BP2. AI2 comes out. AI3 goes in. 3, oh geez, 3, 2, 1. AI2. And you, boom. There, we got Overbreak 1, so we'll get that. Then we get 2 break from the Bellerophon. We ignore Cumbersome because we have Tireless. What else? We have Motivate 2. I'm not sure how I want to use that yet. I'll come back to that. We have Elation 1, so we're at least going to get let's see, 2 opening and a break. Then we can do Break and Hope or Break and Black. Yeah, I'll take the black. I can use a reroll. Now I can take an Ambrosia from either Earthshaker or Game Changer. Let's take it off of Earthshaker because Game Changer has other mitigations. I think I'm going to use the Motivate 2 to go 1, 2. All right, so now am I ready to do my bonus attack? That I clearly planned out and knew was coming. All right, we'll gain a rage. We're gonna get 3 dice. We're gonna have +3 total here. So that is going to be a 4 or higher to hit. All right, anything else I'm missing? No. 1, 9, and a 7. I'll re-roll. Do I really care about re-rolling that 1? Honestly, no. Let's just avoid the fate gain. Get a hope. If it was a BP3, I would probably do it, but super solid. We're attacking with the Bellerophon, so no, I'm not worried about this. So we're gonna get what, 2 black, 3 black, and a red. And we're gonna need to get 8 on this total. Maybe I should have done it, or at least changed, used the white die. Oh, all right, we should be good. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are good. Okay, so create one. We're going to change to corrosive. I like going back and forth between corrosive and super solid. I dislike gelatinous. We're going to create 1 vantage point. They've already been created. We're now at 4 generic tokens. And this is going to go into our wound stack. 5 wounds. 5 wounds on secondary. 2 there. We're going to get a BP3. Three, 2, 1. BP3. And AI2 comes out. Surely this is going to be the ultimate soon, right? Not yet. 3, 2, 1. There we go. AI3 on top. Actually, have I seen? I haven't wounded the AI or the BP card that gives, what's it called? Jaws of the Lion yet. I think that's a BP1. So I think I have 1 BP1 left in the deck, so most likely I escalated it out at the beginning. That's a shame. I still really want to get that. All right, these are going to come out. Then now you are the closest, so we're going to take burden from you, from fire starter that is, and then we will do elation 1. Give us an opening to break from the Bellerophon. Then we're going to get at least 2 more opening here. And then, let's see, we can get 2 more break. And then we can either do, at 2 points we can choose between hope and black and then hope and black. So maybe we do 1 hope, 1 black. Seems like a reasonable thing to do to me. And that is a beautiful looking Kratos pool. I love that. And we can do another Motivate 2. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2. He's not ending his turn there. It's just his movement. So he is going to gain an Ambrosia token. But I think he should be safe for now. And then we need to use our movement to get off of the Primordial here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have to roll a d10. On a 6 or higher, I do not gain ambrosia. 4, so I do gain an ambrosia. Now at 2 there. And I think that will finally end his wonderful turn. That was great. Now I want to go with Firestarter, who has not attacked yet. All right, so let's go with you. Let's do the climb test first to see how we're going to handle the rest of this turn. So we have 4 generic tokens, so we need and he has +1, so he needs a 3 or higher. Oh wait, this is, no. That's gonna fail anyway, but you do have +1. Okay, so we need a 3 or higher, so we're gonna re-roll this. 4 fate. All right, beautiful. Just what we needed. We are going to climb onto the VP and finally get an attack off. Right? Yeah, okay. Get these 2 dice. We have +6 total to precision right now, so we just need to not miss, a crit miss. It's a 4 and a 9. Do I want to? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I deserve that. Oh, I deserve that. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh, I'm going to be drawing an Obel. Because I'm definitely going to fail on a BP3 here. Ooh. Whatever, that's okay. All right, so we have +1 power, or we get auto break 2. At least this isn't the logic breaker, so like our Kratos pool after this should still be okay. Yeah, all we're gonna get is these 2 dice, and we have +1 power. And we are on corrosive still, right? Yes. Ooh, I was also a dumb idea to attack with him anyway, because he's actually not immune to corrosive. All right. Well, so I need to get 6 between these 2 dice. Not impossible. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. All right, we wound. So we're gonna have to perform signature against the attacker. But now, all right, I might have these order of operations wrong, but the way I think this is gonna work is that I initiate the wound effect on the end first. So I'm gonna do that. Then if I'm successful with that, the bonus attack from that would come before the signature from this BP. And, but before I do the bonus attack, I think I would still need to resolve corrosive. So even if I get, like, I'm gonna have to draw 2 Obels successfully, I think, to actually perform a bonus attack. But this is fun. Let's just play this out. This is funny. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I think I am doing this right. So this is gonna change to gelatinous. So we're gonna do our Obel draw. And he gets to ignore the strong eat trait. So if we draw the, what's it called? The original You Died Obel, I'll just ignore that and we'll just draw the next one. That is the original You Died. So just ignore that. Woo! All right. I've been having great luck with Obels, baby. All right, so we'll gain a rage from surviving that. We'll get to queue up a bonus attack, so I'll put a little reminder for that. So then we will shuffle these all back together. And 3, 2, 1. And roll a die. 1. All right, so it's gonna go on the bottom there. Let's just keep this off to the side since I know I'll be needing those soon. So that will trigger my bonus attack. Then we do the wound response, which is going to be triggering the signature. And then, so let me cue that up as well. I'm actually going to put these just by me so I have them, they're in my line of sight here. All right, and then this will go into our wound stack. And then this is going to trigger critical mass. Okay, this is going to be a whole mess. If you're this is where you should be looking for me to get something wrong. Because I am tired and sleep deprived and fuzzy on how some of these things should work. All right, so that is ready. Then we will escalate, put a, wait, we did not crit. Why did I put that in there? The BP3. Right, we did not crit? No, we did not crit, yes, because we re-rolled and we got a crit miss. All right, so then we'll take out the lowest BP, which would be a BP1. I'm just curious. Oh, okay, yeah, so I must have escalated out the, what's it called? Actually, is it a BP2? I think it's actually a BP2. The card with, what's it called on it? 3, 2, 1, BP3. Jaws of the Lion. Okay, now putting the old BP3 on the bottom. AI1 comes out. Nice that we refresh our deck. 3, 2, 1. AI2. Right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Who we're just attacking with is you. Then we clear the Kratos pool. And what are we gonna get? Not a lot. We're gonna get an opening and 2 fire. Yep, that's all. Then now we will resolve the, what's it called? Corrosive effect. So we're going to exhaust the weapon. And we're going to gain the danger. So we're going to gain 4 danger, bring us up to 12, which is going to be an oboe draw. We do have our second chance. We do get to ignore strong eat. Let's go! Yes! I'm waiting for the oboe karma to come back and and bite me in cycle 3, because if there's a place where it's going to bite me, cycle 3 is a fine place for that to happen. Meaning it's very likely to happen there. Not that it's going to be good, it's going to suck. But 3, 2, 1. Okay. Roll die. It's a 3, so then it doesn't change because there's 3 cards in there. So now we are at, oh, actually this should be at 7. So we are at 13 wounds total. So if we wound on this BP3, then we're just done. And that'll be a pretty short battle. All right, Firestarter. Let's see what you got, buddy. Gain a rage. We have, this is a bonus attack, so we get to unexhaust this weapon. We have +5 total, so we need 2 or higher. That's a 4 and a 5. You know I'm gonna do it. You know I'm going to. Come on. Come on, I just want some more cores from the Chimera. All right, that's 2 hits. Excuse me. That's where I've been having, my crit luck has definitely gone down. That was total tangent here. That was actually, that's my biggest regret from killing the burden so early and maybe not trying to take a couple of fights with him before doing the initial killing, because I never got a core from him. At least that I can remember. I don't think I ever crit, because the only times I ever really fought him were the 2 videos that I did. And I don't think I crit him in either of those. So I can't craft Visage, which is an amazing shield. But that's okay. Can't get every amazing item in the game. We could, but it's hard to do. Anyway, so we got 2 hits. It's going to be auto break 2. Getting that one's more luck. I care more about getting the ones that are like skill with getting. Like Theogonius. Theogonius? I don't know. Theogonius is probably it in cycle 3. All right, so now we're going to draw our BP, right? Okay. Draw our BP. Oh, we are on gelatinous as well, so we're going to have +3 AT to contend with this overall. This is going to be tough. So we have to get 11. 10 on the dice. Ooh, we might fail this. Ooh, and if we fail this, that's not good. Oh, actually, we do have. Is that considered an instant death effect? I would assume so. It's kind of a good thing that I forgot to use this before, because maybe it could save me from this. All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. It's going to come to that. So what are we at now? 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 out of 11. We need 3 more. How many rerolls do we have? Oh, we only have the 1. Ooh. Right? I think so. Okay, so that will save. Then we'll roll this. Hell, okay, wait, before I celebrate. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from the end. Right, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go. Yeah, all right. Wow, that's nice. That is nice. Would have been nice to crit and get +1 humanity and get a core, but we do not. So we're gonna get double wound. That goes up to 9. This goes up to 7. I was like, wait, did I do my math wrong? Yeah, that's 16 now. All right, sweet. Is that going to be any bonus resources? I'll do the tallying stuff off camera. Like all the cleanup stuff, I think I'm just going to include the resource tallying in the camera or off camera work, because I don't think it's really that interesting to watch. Let's see, level 4. I would have needed to get 8 wounds in the secondary stack for it to get a bonus core. So I don't. 9 and 7 gives me an extra BP2. Let me just put that in there for myself. And then I'll just put 2 BP3s in there, because why not? I didn't crit on these, but I'm just going to replace the double wounds, the generic double wounds. All right. So I'll do cleanup stuff afterwards. Debrief. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really do a whole lot of planning in this battle. I just kind of played it aggressively, and it worked out. The biggest thing that worked out in our favor was probably the Primordial positioning early on, where we got him to chase us over this direction. We got him going after the Titan that we wanted him to go after. We got him to clear off the Crypta outpost. So that was good. It maybe nobody died, so it's fine, but it might have been a smarter idea to just still plan on having a Titan or two go after and attack that outpost by itself, or maybe even like putting the outpost on one of these longboard edges so that we could potentially get it cleared off in the first, or at least maybe damaged in the first round. Cut over to this view. I mean, having the end for these fights, I say these fights, having the end for any fight is potentially going to make it significantly easier, assuming you have good obol luck, which that's one of the things that we've had really good luck on, is the obol draws. So I think that's one of the things that is making some of these fights anticlimactic. I'm a little worried about that making some of the videos bad. Maybe I know it's an Argonaut possession, so technically he can't unequip this, but maybe for a fight I might just say screw it, like for the sake of having a more fair fight on video, we'll just take it off and use something else for a fight. But it is a super fun card. I don't think we really showed the value of it enough here, but like two keywords that we've been using, or I mean, we've used Motivate before, but having Motivate 2 on like a piece of equipment like this was awesome. Like you're not dependent, you're not waiting for it to come up in the Kratos table. And that's one of the reasons, I mean, Jaws of the Lion has Motivate on it, and that's one of the reasons I want to get that piece of gear, because it's awesome. Yeah, Motivate is fantastic, and I would love to be able to get other sources of Motivate. Because again, if you can position your Titans well, like positioning is like everything in a fight, because if you're positioning well, you're avoiding attacks, or you're at least funneling the attacks to the right Titan. You're making sure your Titans can attack every round. And so things that help you to do positioning and fix positioning mistakes are great. Reflex, Motivate, reposition, all those kinds of things. Especially in this fight, excuse me, having reposition. There was a point where I was looking around for Titans with reposition, and I was kind of disappointed that I didn't have really anybody with reposition on us, because with the Voracious Bog trait, where we now have to treat the Ambrosia tiles, like if a Titan ends their turn in an Ambrosia tile, they die. Reposition can be extremely nice for that, where like you can move into a Ambrosia tile to get in range to attack, and then you can reposition out of it. Like I was hoping to be able to maybe do that with Game Changer, but we didn't have to. But yeah, I don't know, not a ton to say about this fight, because the weapons we have kind of helped us to trivialize it. I don't think I messed up anything. I don't think I forgot any traits, or screwed anything up that would have made it too easy for us. This will probably have been the last fight that we'll have with Hypatia. She's probably going to retire very soon, because she only needs one more node on cast off. So when she retires, we'll be giving Conqueror's Nail and the repurpose, or at least Conqueror's Nail, we will be giving a break. Then Sisyphus's Triumph, like, we're just, spoiler, we're not going to have that weapon very long. Like, it, if my memory is correct about when this event happens, it may not be correct. I may actually be misremembering, and we may at least have it for the rest of the cycle, but I don't think that's the case. So I'm going to use that until I can't, because if my window is small for it, I do want to take advantage of it. Yeah. All right. So I'll leave it off there. I love getting to this level of the Chimera with the Ambrosia tiles becoming so much more deadly, because he's relatively trivial. Like levels 1 through 3, he starts to pick up a little bit at level 4. Like in the Metastasios Theater, you do really start to see him pick up and kind of become more like defined Primordial, and a little bit more challenging, just for a number of reasons. But yeah, I like the fact that it's like this giant chimeric mass of ambrosia is now really using ambrosia tiles more to its advantage, and it it did make me rethink like how, luckily I have a ton of weapons with like reach and stuff like that, but this, what's it called, the two AIs that we had back to back, where it was like, setting these tiles out and then doing a range attack after that, that could, I mean, that could be a really bad timing thing, and it could screw you over. Like, especially if that happens in the, I guess it's not really going to happen in the first round. Well, if he draws that AI too in the first round, then you could have to deal with that. That would really stink. Because then you're, yeah. Anyway, that would be a really tough card at level 4. All right, I'm done. If you have questions, comments, anything about the Chimera, maybe this will be my last Chimera fight that I do on recording. It probably will, actually, because I don't really have a lot of Cyclonus fights, and I think I've at least fought the Chimera at each level in videos, so this might be it. But if you have questions about the Chimera, if like I didn't do a good job of showing off how the Chimera can be so deadly at later levels, because of the weapons, maybe I can do an arranged fight with worse weapons and have something that goes on a little bit longer. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.